This morning we're going to debug the error Windows 8, the sound isn't working. And I realize if you stumbled across this video, you probably have been very frustrated by Windows 8, the sound works, and then it seems like it just stops working. It should be of note that I haven't ever had it abruptly stop working with me. It's simply if I don't use it, it will go away, like within 10 minutes of not using it. So if I start my computer right now, let's say, and I weren't to use Windows 8 sound at all, in 10 minutes I wouldn't even be able to use the sound, which is fairly peculiar. So what one solution that I've seen that's worked with one of my machines and has worked with, it looks like, other people is Google Realtek High Definition Codecs. It'll take you to a site, you will agree to the terms, and if you have a 32-bit machine or a 64-bit machine, basically download these codecs. So what they do is first of all, they uninstall your sound. If you have Realtek, that is. If you don't, then definitely don't do this. And then the next thing they do is they install a driver over it. And what will happen from there is that if that's the issue, it will begin working. And a lot of people have said that this has worked for them. So I'm not sure if this is the solution or this is what's wrong, because there are people who said that this didn't work. So it kind of makes me wonder. So if you have Realtek, when you look at your sound and you can go basically to the sound and get the information, and you see Realtek, then definitely go with that. The other solution, which is something that for a while I was using, and this worked, it's just not the most convenient thing to do, is to restart the computer. Upon restart, use the sound in some form. So even if that's playing like a background song for like, basically, at volume, let's say 2. Let's say classical music as a case in point. And there's a YouTubeRepeat.com, and you can just keep the classical song going and going and going. And basically, the sound is never abruptly stopped on me in Windows 8. What will happen is it will stop working if I don't use it, in the sense that if I don't use it for, let's say, like I said, 10 minutes, then I go back, I'll try to use it, and it doesn't even work. However, if I start out using it, it never goes away as long as it's being used. So it's kind of like if you don't use it, you lose it. It's weird. But this solution is not a solution. It simply is a workaround that I've used for a while, because it was really strange to start a computer and be like, okay, why can't I listen to the sound on here? And what's also really strange is that this isn't something that I remember happening when I first got Windows 8, at least on one of my machines. So if you have any virus protection software or whatnot, definitely do a scan on your computer. If it doesn't come back with anything, great. Try to use the Realtek if that's what you have. But if that doesn't work, this at least is a non-solution type solution. That's kind of a workaround.